Hi, what's going on? My name is Anant. I'm the founder of WhatChimp. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can import all your contacts inside of WhatChimp step by step. So even if you're not a tech savvy, you just have to blindly follow me and you will be able to easily import your contacts, right? Now, what you need when you're trying to import your contact is a spreadsheet like this, which contains all your necessary columns so that you can personalize your messages when you're sending messages to your customers. So for me, things which are important is name, email, website, and their phone number. Now keep in mind, phone number is a must-have column, right? And when you're importing phone numbers, you also need to keep in mind that each phone number has the country code. This is very important, otherwise, your messages are not going to be delivered to your customers. So, all your phone numbers needs to have the country code. You do not need to put plus before it, just put the country code and then followed by the number, right? So I've already pulled up few columns, and if you want to add more column, feel free to do that, right? There's no limitations on what kind of columns that you can add over here. If I need to add something called as gender, I can go ahead and do that as well. So I can keep it as gender male and female. I can do that as well, right? It's not a problem. So this allows you to keep your contacts very personalized. When you have all that information and you're sending bulk messages, you can use all these columns to personalize your messages. All right. Now, if you don't have a Google spreadsheet already, then I'm going to show you how you can convert your Microsoft Excel or whatever Excel platform that you're using into a Google spreadsheet. Now, the reason why I strongly recommend using Google Spreadsheet is because when you export the CSV file from here, it is downloaded in a UTF-8 encoded version, which is what is acceptable inside of WhatChimp. So if you don't have if you don't have a Google spreadsheet, all you have to do is open your Excel. For example, if I'm using Mac, then I have something called as numbers. If you're using Windows, you might have something called as Microsoft Excel. So just open your Excel and have something like this ready. Now all you need to do is just copy the whole thing. So just right click and you just need to copy the whole thing and go to a new tab in your browser and type sheets.new. I'm going to put the link to this in the description below so that you can create a new spreadsheet. Basically, this is a shortcut to create a new Google spreadsheet. So when I type sheets.new, I get a new spreadsheet over here. Let's just name this as import new contacts, right? And now this is where I can go ahead and paste everything over here. Now this has came in a very cluttered way. So let me just clean everything. All I have to do is just click over here on the top left so that I can make sure that all the messages that you see, or all the text that you see over here have the same font, same size, no bold letters, no colors, nothing, right? We just want to remove everything which is there. And it is just a few clicks away. First thing what I'll do is I'll just make sure that everyone has the same font. So I'll just click plus and then minus again so that all of them comes at the same font size. Now I just want to remove bold if it's there on any of the text. So I'll just simply remove the bold. Now what I want to do is I want to make sure everyone has a default font. Now the next thing I would want to do is everyone should have a reset color, so there is no background color. Everyone has no borders, so all the borders are gone, and that's it, right? So now you can see we have the contacts imported over here in a clean, nice way. Make sure that when you copy the contact, it is properly formatted like this. Now, in some cases, when you're using Microsoft or any other software, when you will import the phone numbers, it might come out very weird because right now it's very well written. It's giving me the exact phone number, but in some cases this come out as some point or some alphanumeric values. So all you need to do to perfect this is click on the column and then click on format, go to numbers, and then scroll down all the way to the bottom and click on number format, custom number format. And this is where you can select something like this. So when you select this and apply, this is going to convert your numbers from whatever format it is to something like this. If it still doesn't work, you can try one more thing, which is click over here, click on format, and try to use automatic. And this is gonna convert your number from dots and commas to something as plain as this. You have to make sure that your number looks exactly like this when you open this in Google Spreadsheet. Now, when you have a clean spreadsheet ready, this is where you can go ahead and export the spreadsheet and import it inside WhatChimp. So all I need to do is click on download and import as a CSV. Okay, so I got the spreadsheet downloaded. Now what I need to do is go back to my WhatChimp dashboard, and then I'll go to subscribers manager. Now, since I have created a few more columns like phone and email, now these are the columns which might not be there inside of WhatChimp. So what I can do is I can create these custom columns inside WhatChimp so that I can use them as a personalized tags. So to create a custom columns, what I need to do is click on manage and click on manage custom fields. So as you can see, I've already created a few custom fields like email, referral channel, first name, industry. You might have different columns. Like you might have things like where did the person came from, right? So you might have the referral channel, or you might have their address, right? You might have your customer's country, their street, a lot of things, right? So as per your requirement, you can go ahead and create a new custom field. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on create, and that's where I have an option to also select what should be the type of my custom field. So let's say I want to add a new field called as website, and I can save this. Great. So I have added a new column and I've saved it already. Let me just refresh the page to double check this. So website has been added over here, right? And then we already have lots of columns. So you can see over here, I've already created email and name. So there's no need for me to create name and email, and phone number is by default, so you don't have to create phone number, right? If you want to add more columns, feel free to do that. Now you have already downloaded the CSV file, which is here. All I need to do is go back to subscribers manager and click on options and import subscriber. Now this is where I can either import subscribers by uploading the CSV file, or I can do it via Google Sheet. So for you to use Google Sheet, you'll first have to connect your Google Sheet with WhatChimp from settings, or else you can just download the file and then import it over here. It's just the same thing. Now, before I go ahead and import the file, I also want to show you there's something called as label. If I go to manage label, you can see there are a lot of labels that has been created, like booking confirmed, cancel demo, follow up, all these kind of labels. So let's just go ahead and create one new label so that we can categorize these contacts that we are importing right now. So I want to call them, let's say these leads came from running Google ads. So I can call this as Google ads leads, right? Now, when I'm doing broadcasting, it's easier for me to find out all the leads from Google ads, and then I can only send messages to leads from Google ads, right? So I can just create one new label, And then I'll just come back to my subscriber manager and click on import subscriber. Now this is where I need to click on upload the CSV file, and then I can select import new contact sheet 1 and click open. Now this is then giving me option to map these values, because now we have name, email, website, phone. Now one thing to keep in mind, that here is just giving me the example values. You might have thousands of data over here, but remember, here it's only going to show you 2 or 3 columns as an example. So do not get worried why are you not seeing all the contacts, because this is just an example to show you that okay, we were able to fetch the name, email, website and phone. Right now what I need to do is I need to map the name with WhatChimp name. Right, whatever is the custom field inside WhatChimp, I need to map it with that, because the name, email, website and phone, what you see over here, these were the headers that we got from Google Spreadsheet, right, from the CSV. WhatChimp still does not know which one is name, which one is email, which one is phone, which one is website. So we need to tell WhatChimp that hey, whatever is under the name column is name, whatever is under email column is email, whatever is under website column it's website, and whatever is under phone it's phone. So for that I need to click map data, and then this is where I'm going to select the first thing, which is name from here. And then I'm going to select WhatChimp custom fields. These are the fields which are there inside WhatChimp, not from the Google spreadsheet. Right, so I already showed you, right, these are the custom fields we created, like company, email, first name, full name. Right, so these are the custom fields we created. Now what we need to map is the name. So for that I'm going to just select full name, or you can go ahead and select subscriber name as well. Right, then you can click on map data again, and then we can map the email with the email. Then we can go ahead and select phone, and we can map the data with phone number. Then we can select the last one, which is website, and we can map it with the website. Right, so we have mapped all the Google Sheet columns. On the left, whatever you see are coming from Google Sheet, and on the right, whatever you see are coming from WhatChimp itself. Like these are the custom fields that we have created inside WhatChimp, and we are telling that whatever contact you're importing, put the subscriber name inside this custom field, email inside this custom field, phone inside here, and website over here. Right, once you have successfully mapped everything, you just need to click confirm, and then it'll start importing the contacts. Now I'll just click save. Now you can see we imported 2 contacts, which was John and Drake. And then if I see over here, my contact John is already imported. If I refresh it, I think Drake is also important. For that I need to okay, the problem was that John and Drake both had the same number. That is why it just avoided importing the duplicate. So whichever came first, it just added the number, and the second one got discarded, which is an advantage for you, that you don't import any duplicate contact. Right, we had 2 contacts, but the phone number, but since the phone number was same, it only imported the first contact, which is over here, and discarded the second one, so that you don't get any duplicate contact inside WhatsApp subscriber manager. All right, so that is how you import contacts. I hope you understood the concept of how you add import subscribers. And now in the subscriber manager, you can always filter these by the tags. You can see their full detail by clicking over here. You can see we imported John. We named it as John, that's why we are getting John. We set the email ID as John at the rate Drake at the rate dummy, I guess. So that's what we are getting. We got the website. Let's click on the website, and it's going to take us to whatchimp.com, like I said. Right, so we got all the details about John over here, and if you want to message John, I can just click here to send a message to John. Now that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any question, drop it down in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.